Howdy, folks. Bodine52 here. Should a middle-aged guy that drives a Harley touring bike get apes put on his bike? Stay tuned. Let's talk about it. Hi, friends. Hope you are well. Out and about on a breezy 67-degree day here in Pennsylvania. And by now, if you followed my channel, you have seen a video on accessories. I'm in an accessories mode, one, because I want to. And I want to continue customizing my 2018 Ultra Limited Big Mama. And I've really been thinking about getting some 14 or 16 inch apes. No, actually, I'm just kidding. I've really been thinking about getting some 10 inch apes, 10 or 12 inch apes. So, today, well, first let me start by saying I was over the weekend or last weekend at a graduation party, and one of the guys there had a custom bike that he had built. It was a 2013 Street Glide, I believe. And I'll show you a couple pictures of that right up here. And by the way, it's probably not real safe to start pointing where you're going to put a picture when you're on a curve, but we got her done. So, and I had been thinking about putting some on Big Mama. And I was talking to him about it, and he was sharing some stuff about his bike and stuff he's done to it. It's an amazing motorcycle, by the way. And he's like, sit on it. So I sat on it. And granted, it's a Street Glide. Mine's an Ultra Limited. But I was like, oh my God, this is so comfortable. And his were 10 inch, I'm sorry. I think they were 10 inch. So now it really got me thinking about, I got to go check that out. So I started to do some research. There's a million different bars out there. You know, just ask somebody in a forum and you'll find out how many there are. But I asked a bunch of folks, and I had mentioned it before in the Ultra Limited Facebook page, and people were awesome about, hey, here's what I put on, here's what you got to do, and sent pictures. I mean, really awesome. So it gave me a lot to think about. But it is a project that I'm probably not going to tackle myself. I think I can do it. Especially because they're 10 inch, so I understand you don't need more cables. And a lot of you are probably going to say, hey, Bodine, it's no big deal. You can put them on. But I'm gonna get it done. So when I look at them, it looks like most of them are running in the, I don't know, a couple $100 range. Ultimately, not too bad, right? I guess I'm going to need some new grips, too, so better think through that. But then I heard that to get them put on by a Harley dealership's like $400 or $500. Now I'm interested in either doing it myself or finding another way. So I was thinking back about.
Turn right.
I was thinking back when I moved here. I had to get my motorcycle inspected, and I took it to. Actually, this is before I got this bike. I had a Street Glide Special. I took it to a little local guy that did the inspection for me. And after talking to him, he had been a Harley service manager, I don't know, 25 years, and started his own business. I think that guy's going to retire one of these days. But it was really awesome. Kind of talked about me things that I could have done to the Street Glide Special, and, you know, he wasn't pushing me, but, you know, the costs are obviously a lot less. And so, while I was thinking about this on how much they were going to cost if I got them put on by the Harley dealership, I'm like, let me take a rip over there and just talk to him. And he's got a little shop, you'll see. I'll tell you what, when I was over there for the inspection, there were, I don't know, a dozen guys out there on their bikes and just all sitting around hanging out and getting some work done, and just raved about this guy. So that is the plan. I was thinking about after this going down to the Harley dealership just to look at what they have, but I know I'm not going to get them on there, so that doesn't probably make a lot of sense. So I probably won't go look at what they have and just decide off some of the advice from folks and a lot of the pictures and stuff and online research and stuff. But if you have done that to your cruiser, or I guess any bike that you have, tell me what you have done. And did you do it yourself? How difficult was it? How big did you get? Who was it? What manufacturer? Because I definitely don't want, my arms to go above the fairing, obviously. So I just want to make sure that that does not happen. But I'm going to go talk to this guy and just see what he would do and maybe get a little take from him, because he's somebody that seems real knowledgeable and a good guy. And I think he's also somebody I want to make sure I have a relationship with to fix my bike as I try to get less done by the dealership. Alrighty, folks, leaving this nice little Chesney Motors in Butler, Pennsylvania. That right there is the owner in the middle. His name is Bob, ex-service manager at Harley for years. Just came into him basically to talk about bars, putting some apes on it. This gave me a lot of good suggestions just about the bike in general, about the stage kits, all that fun stuff, Always good talking to a Harley mechanic and, what I should do and shouldn't do on a warranty and all that fun stuff. But, just an example is, so he, I talked to him about I wanted to put apes on it, right? And he says, hey, I got a couple bikes in the back, let's go look at them. So he shows them to me. And I said, okay, hey, what are we looking at for install? And he goes, it'd take me about 3 hours. $180. By the way, the dealership wants $500. Right? So I'm like, oh, dude, that is great. I'm like, how's your workload? He goes, I'm pretty slammed, but we'll fit you in. And what do you think about putting on them? And I said, well, I don't know yet, but I'll find them out and order them. He's like, well, you can order them through me if you want. I'll beat any price you can get. And I'm like, well, shit, man, I'd rather spend the money through you, right? So we looked at a bunch of different pipes, or a bunch of different bars, and talked about them, showed what they'd look like, talked about, grips and all that stuff. And so he ordered them. He's like, hey, look, they'll be here in 3 days. And it's like, it'll take that long to get you in the shop. And I said, hey, no problem. When they come in, call me and we'll schedule it and I'll bring it over. And so I think I got the bars for $220. They're originally, I don't know, $290. And so he, so it's going to cost me, I don't know, $400 or $500 out the door. You got to put grips on it and all that fun stuff too. But just freaking honest guy, So at the dealership, you're going to pay $700 or $800 to do, and I know I could have saved a couple $100, really $180 by doing it myself. When you think about it, for $180, I'm going to have them do it. I have done a couple videos on 1,000-mile service and dealership service quality and all that stuff, and I got to tell you what, that talking to a guy like this and just talking to a bunch of people that go in and out of his shop always makes me just go, man, if I can't fix it myself, why am I ever taking it to a Harley dealer? Well, hey folks, that's it. Just thought I would bring you along. Let me know what you think about apes. I'm actually getting 10-inch, right? So they're not going to be above the fairing. But let me know what you do if you've put them on your bike, if you like them. And then, those little shops like that, again, if you're not wrenching it yourself, what do you think about those, man? Because every time I leave that guy, I just feel so comfortable with him. And, as an example, I just basically ordered $350 worth of with his stuff, and he didn't take a credit card. He's just like, yes, give me your number. I'll call you in 3 days, right? So those type of people. So I'm excited. Thanks for checking in with the channel. I appreciate you, and hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great, safe week on and off the motorcycle. And this is Bodine52. I'm checking out. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.